At your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably f*** you before.
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's a rookie from Tennessee. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Sanders. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
Here we go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up second down. The Browns at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Here's Sanders. Right side, and he finds Gray. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Carter, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Danny Gray, 30 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They go play action with Wilson. That is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into left Gary, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Now it's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Okay, ready? The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throw is Sanders. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go, stack. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
On play action, here's Shadur. This will be caught. Judy. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Next to score, Browns 21, Dolphins nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua dancing to his left. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's finally taken down. It's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he's caught downfield. It's Waller. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Everything falling apart now. Another intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Sanders. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. Fielded at the 20. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
To throw is Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be second down. Wilson going to change things up here. Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
First down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other, because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Wilson. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech. But I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Throwing, Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let's go now. Panther and left. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go trap. Go champ. Check. Hurt. Hurt.
Sanders to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. In motion, Hill. Looking to pass. Tua. Back foot throw there is incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Two are going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He's got the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Over the middle, complete to Judy. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Sanders once more. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. 4. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
70.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Full connects on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fighting through at the 25. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he's brought down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Miami.
Now Wilson. let this go deep for Waddle. That is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
He certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Again, Wilson rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 43 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
At their own 20-yard line.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And going deep for Hill. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 46 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. In motion, Hill. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Come on. Set. 65.
On 1st down, Sampson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now Sanders. Pass caught by Foreman. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Looking to put a drive together. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll throw incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A field position changer there. 49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Come on. Set. Dragon. 60 Bison.
Here's Sanders. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Browns, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Sanders. And that'll fall incomplete. He was was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
That's good for a Browns first down.
To throw is Sanders. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. Yeah, this defense rallies and they stop them short of the first down right near the 24. They'll go. Here's Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Sanders to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Judy, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is now 24.
Browns 38. Dolphins 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
And the Dolphins first down.
In motion, Hill. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to walk one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 54 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Two-point conversion.
Wilson going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone, never let a guy catch one in front of you.
17-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 47 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw again, here is Sanders. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Jerry Judy. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to just run this clock out, because this one game's over a long time ago.
Throwing, Sanders. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
1st and 10
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 21 yards away. And the Browns have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Browns 52, Dolphins 20.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's Wilson. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Dolphins.
Here's Wilson to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now Sanders throwing to start the drive. Open man downfield is Jeudy. He's got it. 23 yards, the final tally. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Shador. This will be caught. Jeudy. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles. that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. There goes Green. But he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Here, he's past the 30, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Mustang 19. Let's go. 79 Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
18 Cardinal, 18 Card Warriors.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He may go. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do your offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll become one of the big surprises of the weekend. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A gain there of 21 yards. And with that last completion, folks, he now owns the NFL record for most passing yards in a single game.
70 race, 70 race. Let's go now. Like it, 18.
To throw now, here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been ripped up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Right back to Njoku. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but